Okay, we've unpacked our Windham MPC, taken everything out of the box. What we're going to do for these tests is we're going to run this gun with the exact magazine that it came with, just for the sake of reliability, figuring if they shipped it with this magazine, they expect this gun to run with this magazine under most conditions, under normal conditions. What we're going to do is, before we start abusing this gun, we're going to run some good federal ammo through it, some brass. We're going to run 5 shots through it to get an idea on accuracy. We want to get just a general idea, because as we go through these torture tests, we're going to test the accuracy of it along the way to make sure we haven't disturbed that aim. So we're going to run these 5 rounds through it, and then we're going to start to getting to the abuse. Okay, as you can see, our 5-round group at 25 yards is somewhat within an 1.5 inch grouping. Keep in mind we have a non-expert shooting this gun, myself, hence the 1 round that we'll just say is due to operator error that hit in the red. Again, with my being as blind as a football bat and shooting with iron sights, even at 25 yards is a tremendous challenge for myself. Nevertheless, I'm comfortable enough to say that we have a decent enough grouping at 25 yards to be able to fulfill this test going forward. All right, that was cool. We were able to put 5 rounds downrange out of this Windham Weaponry MPC. Try to say that real fast, Windham Weaponry MPC, with cold lips. It doesn't work real well. Anyway, we're going to call it the MPC for short until my lips thaw out. We put those 5 rounds downrange just to see how accurate this gun was for future purposes. Whenever we fire this gun after these torture tests, we want to be able to show if it affected the accuracy in any kind of way negatively. So that was the purpose of only putting the 5 rounds downrange. We know the gun is not broken in. Most people out there buying these guns, they're going out there and they're firing out off whatever kind of bullets they can fire off in them, and they're just throwing the guns up. They're not properly breaking them in. If a gun needs to be broken in, that's always up for debate. But that's why we didn't want to run a bunch of good rounds through it today, because we want to start it out like a lot of guys might start it out, going buying some cheap ammo and just running it through there. So that's why we did that today. Only 5 rounds of brass ammo, again, just to get an accuracy idea. Now we're going to start abusing this gun, and we're going to start documenting everything along the way. So the good stuff is yet to come today, which is basically just to introduce everybody to the gun and to introduce ourselves to the gun. And from here on, we're going to start getting nasty with this gun.
Next up, 50 rounds of steel case ammo, and we're not cleaning the gun.